Hello everyone and welcome back to Fableheim and the Legend of Keeper Soul Smuggler. We are in danger. As you can see, our powerhouse, Gluttony, is sanctioned. He got in a fight with Yog-Sothoth, which, let's all be honest, Yog-Sothoth would lose every day of the week. But we had to prevent them from doing that, from killing each other over a hairbrush. So we sanctioned them because we're also broke. We have 18 gold, which means this next combat is going to be a pickle. I wouldn't be so concerned if Murazond and Papyrus weren't also on the precipice of rebelling, or striking, or whatever it is they do for 10 weeks when they lose all of their motivation. So, it was recommended to me by Brian, very intelligently I might add, that we go ahead and take on the easiest encounter here. Just a nice cruise through, let Yggdrasil and Nifl wear everything down and then kill them off because they're weak. But that would be the intelligent thing to do. And I'm here for an artifact. Look, the game's even warning me. Are you sure you want to do this? No, I'm not. But I'm going to anyway. I'm not saying we're doomed, but we are in a little bit of trouble. Leading the charge is the Knight, dealing an obscene amount of physical damage to the front, and buffing himself and his friends. If only Gluttony were here, he could devour that buff. Unfortunately, he's not. And it is only my prayer that Niflheim can deal with him. Joined by the Valkyrie dealing AoE nature damage, doing a whole bunch of stuff. And the Virtuoso, the Supreme Nuisance himself, dealing AoE physical damage and applying block to himself, because he has the lowest HP. Please don't die. If there is any saving grace, nevermore, please. And there is very little. It is that they're all weak to ice, which helped out quite a bit. Do I Crow Swarm? Do I Crow Swarm? And remember, we are a murdering team here, but reducing their morale does help out quite a bit. Alright. We also have the Glacial Spirit due to the fact that the Protean Barrel double procs, but it looks like our first room here is dead. Yeah. The Lord himself might need to get involved for this. He just might need to. Is there any world in which we somehow do the demoralization thing? There might be. Is your skill the dodge thing? Alright, we'll water the sticks. I really hope I can kill him before it comes back. I thought about doing Hell Grip there. It might have helped out. But, you know, it might not have. Oh, it hurts. Anakin, help me, help me. Okay, we got one down. It's time for the tiredness. Let's go. Waste of time. I think we've actually done it. Mahogany! Mahogany! I think we've done it, team. Come on. Help me. Help me. Oh, we did it. Yes! Mahogany! Now let's see what sort of artifacts we got. All monsters gain a random bonus 3 at the start of each fight. Transportation circle. Monsters placed at the front deal 2% additional damage per missing life percentage. This could be amusing. This could be really amusing. Or the Troll Beer. Monsters placed at the front lose 50 speed, but their maximum life is increased by 50%. How fast is Gluttony? He's pretty slow, right? What's 50% of 170? It's a lot, is what it is. We pulled that one out through the skin of our skinny skin. I don't remember how it goes. We barely made it, okay? That's what it is. I'm so proud of you all. And I really, really need to find a way to increase motivation. While wandering around the corridors this morning, you come face to face with a human. He seems as surprised as you are. What are you going to do? Capture him, of course. We need that money. Oh, there's no motivation events. Let's see, will the seminar do anything? Look at that. The Monstrous Resources Manager feels that your employees are at the end of their rope, and they are. As such, she is suggesting you different activities to stimulate them, like +1 morale to all available units. Alright. Our big boys are back. This could be okay. We're going to visit the Alchemist because we have a lot of stuff. 1, 2, 3. 69. 1, 2. Alrighty. That looks good to me. Loads of money. We're rich. And we're going to fight a champion. Should we fight the champion? I don't know. Probably not. So, this front room. How is it gonna go? We're, of course, going to sacrifice to the dark gods. Nerizond. That seems the way. Ah. How did the rooms get all messed up like this? Probably because I had no one and I had to emergency swap around. Yggdrasil, Gluttony, and Murazon seem like a pretty good start, except for the fact that they're both demons. Which means we need Niflheim. Niflheim and Yggdrasil have a tremendous synergy. But you know who has better synergy with just existence is Murazon. Okay. I don't know what to expect exactly, but I'm sure this will be fine. I might bring in Yogg if we have a single target I need to demolish. Maybe. Well, there's only one way to find out how this is going to go. I'm not even going to try and jinx it this time like I did last time because we're not as strong as I would like to be, but we're almost there. Gluttony returns to face off against the Innkeeper. I haven't seen you in a while, good old Sam. So the Innkeeper. Ooh, that's 6 thanks to that, huh? The Innkeeper deals fire damage to the front, which Gluttony is very, very bad against. But guess what? He also has 255 health. So I'm really not that concerned. He is joined by the Mahogany attacking the back with air damage and the Invoker attacking the front with more fire. Now, normally I would be concerned, if not for the fact that Gluttony is going to recover an unholy amount of hit points. He also does a whole bunch of weird buff shit, and I'm going to steal them. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom.
2 minutes.
It's going to be great. You can do it, Gluttony, I believe. Farewell, Murazon. And that's a nom nom. Nom nom nom. Oof. Alright, well. You did well, Gluttony. You soloed Sam and almost took down the Mahogany. We'll take it from here, my friend. By which I mean, I'm going to reach through. I guess vulnerability? Okay. Reach through the spiritual world to influence it to my command. Alright. GG, everyone. Proud of you all. You know, Mahogany's not doing bad.
2 minutes.
I believe it was Lynn who asked if Mahogany should be in the first room instead of in the back room. And maybe? I don't know. I think Mahogany's doing well back here. On clean up duty. Greetings, Thanatos. Psychopomps gain you 20 gold when they are defeated. Well... Now, we don't have a whole lot of synergy for the fire weakness, but this could be amusing. We haven't seen Abaddon in quite some time. Also, we don't have a whole lot of fire strength, which is something, but how can I say no when Thanatos presents himself? Now, Thanatos is not exactly a part of our strategy, but we do have a lot of things that synergize with him to some extent. Now, I might as well go to the engineer here. We'll upgrade the strange glacier because we've been using that to a decent effectiveness. An enthusiast has tracked an artifact to you and would like to buy it for a very attractive price. He seems to carry other similar objects on his person. One of your employees might be able to steal one without him noticing. Unfortunately, the protein barrel is mine. Go away. Be gone. Foul demon. Alrighty, who do we level up? Now, I believe the harvest is still bugged, where if I level him up, it'll actually reduce the damage harvest deals, which is not good for us. Not good for us at all. We haven't actually been using Yogg. We've been using Papyrus, so we'll go ahead and level up Papyrus. We'll level up Nevermore. Why not? Unfortunately, his front attack that stuns has not been increased, but that's okay. That's alright. I know Yggdrasil has done so much work, but you know what? We'll level Mahogany. We'll level him. Our sweeper. Our cleanup sweeper. Let's see how many soul fragments we have. We have a whopping 98, which means we can in fact get the Orb of Power to bring an additional monster back to life. That's quite the security, isn't it? YOLO. While dusting the dungeon, the cleaning goblin has freed a monster caught in the spider's web. He also accidentally woke up a giant spider queen who demands compensation for the destruction of her webs. I'm gonna fight. I lose 60 life. I need to put my regen to work somehow. While walking through the corridors, you notice a monster waiting for a job interview. You could hire the candidate right now without intermediaries, but on the other hand, what makes them think they can come in uninvited? You know what, Bo? We'll hire you. And you know why? Because I've never used you before. I always ignore the horse face. Also, he has some extreme resistances. What the fiddly fudge? A headhunter is here to show you a promising recruit that he has spotted on the job market. Do you wish to recruit it? A second Yggdrasil? This is the third one offered to me this run. I wish I could have 3 Yggdrasils. During a break, you played the famous fantasy role-playing game Houses and Humans with your employees. They've learned a lot about themselves. Thank you for the free motivation. I needed that. Where? I was just about to ask where the therapists were. Found him. Alrighty, we are broke. But I would like another artifact. The 4th artifact. How are we going to do this? We're going to go let Murazond sleep off his demotivation. Sleeping also helps me with motivation, usually. Which means... Let's see, Thanatos is another Psychopomp, so we're probably not going to use him alongside Gluttony. If I had to guess. Slowly but surely, we're transitioning to a morale build. Slowly. Gently. Well. Wait a minute, why do I have a sec... Wait, what? Where did you come from? Oh, right, the spider events. Yogg, what was the name of the other thing? Alright, it's unoriginal, but Cthulhu is going to be the name of the second ghost. I can't remember what the name of the wraith was in one of our Errata series when the tentacle skin was released. It was a great name, but I forgot what it was, and I feel bad about it. But Cthulhu is the grandchild of Yogg-Sothoth, and probably the most well-known of all of the Outer Gods, so it all makes sense. So here we go. I don't know why we have 2 of these, but it's fine. They're both level 3. They'll be useful. Probably. Maybe. Let's go get our 4th artifact, shall we? This team is so dead. So unbelievably gonna be crumped. Leading the charge is the Templar, who we haven't seen for a while, dealing air damage to the front and applying vulnerability. I don't think I want to slow this, so we'll just apply Prospect. Joined by the Sage, attacking the front with ice damage, and the Valkyrie, once again, attacking everyone with air damage. And I might be wondering, why on earth are they so screwed? Glad you asked. It is because Gluttony is resilient against both ice and air. Armed to the teeth with an unholy amount of damage, he shall feast and steal their buffs upon the mortal fools. So, I have a feeling, once again, this is going to be a moment of Gluttony soloing the world. And I'm proud of him. Very proud. Unbelievably proud. Your resistance means nothing. We aren't even getting the Valkyrie to proc her benefits. Because she gets benefits when she hits something faster than her, but Mott's slower than Molasses. At 0 speed. Well done, Gluttony. Well done. You are indeed the greatest of cardinal sins. The top all heroes afflicted by burn lose 30 speed. Do I do burn? Not really. Demons attack regenerate their life by 150% of damage dealt if the target is afflicted by burn. Do I do burn? Not really. Apply Terrified 5 to all heroes when a demon is defeated. At least that's relatively useful. Alright, poor Yogg. Yogg has suffered. Thanks, Merazond. Welcome back. You are invited to a work lunch with your employees. They are chanting your name when your turn to pay for everyone comes. What will you pay for? Of course we'll pay for drinks. A round to cheer in celebration for the power of Gluttony. And also, motivation problem resolved. Strange how quickly that happened, huh? Good news, everyone! The board has declared that due to a great financial period, the company can allocate you extra resources in the form of a trap, recruit, or cold hard cash. And we're taking the cash. The cash is far more useful. The R&D manager has developed a new trap and seems to be very proud of it. He wants to secretly sell it to you for a few gold coins. Pandora's box, you say? Does that help me at all? No, not really. Alrighty. At the engineer, we will level up the strange glacier to the next level. And it's time for the champion. I thought this was longer than week 43, but that's okay. The champion is here. How do we wish to face this dreaded champion? Thanatos hasn't really gotten a moment to shine. Henry's a bit underleveled. I guess Yogg can join us. There's no reason not to. I mean, there's not much to change here. They're all gonna die, too. I hope they know that. Like, there's no chance that you make it through this. This is the thickest team I've had in a while. Even though last banner, like, everyone was level 4. I'm very, very confident. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Or in this case, it's a ninja. Well, a shadow. The elevated form of the ninja. Our champion to finish this banner is none other than the Necromancer, who we have not seen for quite some time. Wow, this is a thick shadow. This is gonna be something. The Necromancer attacks the back with a monstrous amount of ice damage. Now, the tricky pickle about the Necromancer is that it gains strength as it loses motivation. And by strength, of course, I mean enraged, which sucks. So, ideally, you don't want to be fighting it with demoralization, which we're still going to be doing anyway. Because I never learned my lesson. I can only hope that I can kill the shadow. This is the biggest problem. I have very little nature resist. So I'm hoping I can break him beneath the endless tide. Thankfully the Noct corrupts. Nevermore. He's here to help. Well, I think we can do it. It's going to be tough. But I think it can be done. Now, the other downside about Le Necromancer is that when one of their friends die, they will summon the Skeletal Warrior. And the Skeletal Warrior is a little problematic, you could say. I can't believe I'm about to break the motivation of a fucking Skeletal Warrior. Alright. Now, Gluttony... Why is your resistance low? Oh, there we go. Now, Gluttony can eats a little bit of damage here. I'm trying to think of who's going to be the most effective. He's going to get punched. This guy needs to go first and needs to break this. I guess Papyrus? Papyrus does a lot of damage. And applies weakens. So, Papyrus is going to break this with the Occult Ritual. And then he's going to get eaten. And then Gluttony shall feast upon the Necromancer. 569!
Robbing heroes of their gold was already a good idea. Taking their blood? Genius. But who would have thought their soul would be worth so much? We need to step up production. Get ready for a huge influx of heroes. We're going to empty out all the castles in the country.
It's about damn time.
And now I have a nice load of bodies for my army.
It's true, you do. Well, my assessment is that Yama
Cost a lot of mana.
is a little strange. Mott is ridiculous.
Experience.
That's my assessment. What did we unlock for this? We unlocked the meal voucher. Psychopops regenerate their life by 25% of morale dealt. Wow. The fourth banner, spiritual food awaits, and we get joined by Buen Semdi. This is a disgusting team. Holy crap, what is this starting team? Oh, that's gonna be good. The Cenobite puzzle. Monsters who made a hero lose at least one soul fragment, gain a level at the end of the fight. Monsters have no maximum level. What? Okay. This is going to be amazing. We'll put our one talent point into the Psychopomps regen. Their maximum life when they gain a soul fragment. That was fun. But blood, it's time to put aside blood for the blood god. And it's time to return to tradition. And breaking the mortal spirit. If you enjoyed today's video, feel free to leave a like as it help out the channel. Thank you for watching. Thank you to the patrons and channel members who support the channel. I greatly appreciate you. And if you'd like to stay updated with anything happening on the channel, feel free to join the Discord in the description down below. Next time is going to be an absolute blast. Bye!